Nearly 6 months after the May 16th tornado devastated North St. Louis, a local real estate company is working to restore neighborhoods and bring communities back to life. The goal, to secure housing for those who need it. Tonight, 5 on your side's Brent Solomon talked to those selling North City to investors.
North St. Louis isn't dying, it's waking up.
It's an attention-grabbing social media post.
They call it disinvested, they call it forgotten. But what if I told you the narrative is changing?
To capture the eyes of investors willing to build up North City.
The kind of opportunity you can't find south of Del Mar.
Antoine Lawrence owns Ascend Real Estate Advisors. He and his team of agents are on a mission.
Everyone looks at the pretty stuff, but I like to showcase, the promise and the hope.
For Lawrence, it's personal. He was born and raised in St. Louis.
Wow, oh my goodness.
Nearly 6 months since an EF3 tornado destroyed much of the north side, he hates to see all of the devastation still on display. So he's landed investors who are willing to get to work.
They put a new roof on, they replaced all the windows. The next thing for them to do is to work on tuck pointing.
This tornado-damaged home in the Academy neighborhood recently purchased. It's being renovated so a new family can move in.
They wanted to see improvement in the neighborhood.
Just down the road,
the roof is missing. A tree fell through the roof.
Another buyer.
They love the historical architecture that is here.
The reality here, storm-damaged homes are becoming more affordable, but the cost to fix them up can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It wasn't necessarily about returns. It was about providing quality housing for people that need it.
Community advocates have made it clear they don't want the cultural fabric of historic communities lost as momentum builds to restore the North Side.
There are people who have been here for generations and have never left home. This is home, and we need to make sure it stays that way. So it's that model for revitalization that doesn't have to mean gentrification, but that engages community participation to just be a part of growing that space.
Remember Centennial Church in Fountain Park? It's where a beloved church member died in the storm. The church is now raising money to manifest a bold vision, not just rebuilding the facility, but also creating a community medical clinic and affordable housing here. This as the city plans to invest $2.5 million of RAM settlement money for developers and private landlords to rehab vacant property for tornado survivors to move into by the end of the year.
So the question isn't, why should you invest in Old North St. Louis? The real question is, how long can you afford not to?
Another good reason Lawrence is pitching North City.
You got the Del Mar Maker District you could throw a rock at. You got Central West End. You got so much promise and so many great amenities that you can walk to.
To buyers ready and willing to breathe new life here.
There's beautiful homes here, just like there is South City or western parts of the city. I think in general, though, investment in a neighborhood that needs it is most important.
For years, business and community leaders have said investing in the North Side would help eliminate what's been known as the Del Mar Divide, disinvestment of north of Del Mar Boulevard. Lawrence is calling on investors in the region to look at North City, saying when one part of our city thrives, the whole area thrives.